So I want to do a quick tour of Mackinvia just to show you that this is one of the places you might find a book that is an ebook, and it might make it easier for you. I know sometimes people, bringing this type of book back and forth to school, it's another thing to think about, but sometimes all the screen time is fatiguing too, so you'll just have to decide what works best for you. But if you decide you want to at least look through here, I did put the link on Schoology on our Monday, September 14th assignment page, and you'll find the link there and the sign-in information. So when you click on the link, it'll bring you here. This won't be written in, but you do have to put in our school information. I think it'll come up if we put in Civic Leadership High School. We'll see. Good things happened. Okay. And so they've got things organized by their newest titles, by the highest rated. So you can kind of do a quick scroll through here first. And I will say that this first book, you are going to want to select a book that either is fiction, or if you decide, or if you just prefer nonfiction, pick a book that is featuring a person. Like, don't go purely informational, because it won't really work with the assignment that you're going to be doing with it. So you can look by category, and you can see that this spans lots of different ages. But say we're going to look at sports. All right, you can see there's 857 titles. So you might want to filter it a bit more. And so these, I feel like, aren't the best options because it's like purely informational. But let's say this one. This is about someone who transfers to a new school. And they're playing a pirated game that's banned for violence and gore. Bad things begin to happen. All right, so you can open it, give it a little preview, and then see what you think. And it's available to you. If you actually check it out, then I think you can download it for a certain period of time. And I want to say that it's 90 days, but you won't need 90 days. I want you to pick a book that you can read within 4 to 5 weeks. So I think it's a pretty straightforward, easy to navigate website. So we're going to get out of there. And I'm going to take you into our Schoology page for a moment. I have it open already. And we'll take a quick look at expectations for the independent rating. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. So I don't want to go through all the slides. So I do want you to know that this, when you open our Monday, September 14th, I snipped the page that gets you the user ID and password. Eagle Reads. And then this is the link that takes you to Mackinvia. Once you select your book, whether it's this type or if it's an ebook, whether it's from Mackinvia or some other platform, you're going to click on your independent reading book form. And I'm asking you just for some information here. So this one, you're just going to put in your first name, last initial, and the title of the book. And then this, as you read your book, you should take notes when you see passages related to the unit essential question. That is on the board, and we're going to talk about it a little bit today. And it's kind of an ongoing thing. So it's how is a character or a person's identity shaped by their experiences, family, community, and or society. So really this question is asking you, do you know how to take notes in a way that's going to be effective for you? Can you create a system for yourself? And you've got a continuum from, I agree, I know how to do this, or I don't really know how to do this effectively. And if you put a 5, that just means to me that I want to give you a little support and maybe how to suggest some systems for you to do that. And that probably would go for anything that's a 3, 4, or 5. For a 3, it may be just that I'll check in with you and make sure that, you show me what you have in mind, and we'll, adjust as needed. A 1 is, I'm going to assume you've got this, and that later, when I ask to see your notes, you're going to have something you can show me tangibly. Here, I'm asking you to select the date you would agree to have your book finished in the month of October. So you're going to open this calendar, and you're going to say, okay, this book has 200 pages. I need to think about my schedule. I'm going to plan to read 50 pages a week. That's not bad. You're going to have some time in school to read, probably somewhere around 30 to 40 minutes in an entire week. So I'm going to say I'm going to be done with this book by October 10th. And then that helps me help you stay on track. All right, but it also allows you some flexibility with your schedule. And then I'm asking you to think about how you identify with one of the people or characters in the book you selected. You can check as many. So maybe you pick the book because the person's around your age, maybe they're the same gender as you, or maybe you're just interested in finding out more about the opposite. So you're just going to click whatever is relevant in this situation. And then you hit submit. Then I will take a look at these and support you as needed. All right. The goal, though, is that you're going to find something that you're going to connect with, and that's going to kind of parallel what we're going to be doing in class together as a whole class text, which we will start with next week. So hopefully that has explained how you can access some ebooks through Mackinvia, and then what you need to do once you've selected your book. And this should be done, and you should have either the book in hand or the book online and ready to go Wednesday when I see you in class.